Is your business struggling? Trying to get your followers up? No problem. You can advertise with us right now. Tap that link above. Now let's get back to the show. It's iLLANOiZE Radio, Chicago's most valuable radio show. I'm your host, Bekoe, and I got a very, 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 very special guest in the building with me. As you all know, as always, we bring you all the illest guests from around the city and globe, and it's a special one today. We got Oliv Blu in the building.
Hey, what's up? Thank you for having me.
No problem. Thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for sliding. You brought some snow with you today.
I did.
Let me have you scoot up to the mic.
It's a Christmas project, so I guess it just had to come down real quick.
It was very fitting. I mean, before we even get into the Christmas project, let people know at least the title of the project that's out.
Yes. Well, first and foremost, my name is Oliv Blu. There are no E's in my name, but there is love in my locks, and I promote all things self-love, self-confidence, and natural beauty. That's me.
Hey, now.
And the Christmas project, I have a Christmas song and a Christmas project. It's called Christmas with Olive. Yeah, we got an original song. It's called Christmas Night. Very, very special. All live musicians. Ooh, bless you. We've got, we recorded it all in the studio, live musicians, live instruments, and yeah.
I know that was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
I know that was fun. Yeah. Oh, man, you said live instruments.
Yes.
I don't want to dive into the project just yet, but I do want to ask you, how was that for you, having the live band behind you and actually putting together the instrumentation for this EP?
Yeah, well.
Was it different?
It was very different. It's something I've always wanted to do, but this was my first time. I was with my producer, engineer / fiance, Kenneth Clare, a.k.a. Disrupt. And it was very new for us, so we were it was like a little bit of a learning curve, but we got it together, and then it helped to have some extremely, extremely talented musicians as well that could we recorded a lot of things in like 1 to 2 takes. Like, we didn't need to take 5, 10 takes. Like, it was just, they knew what it was. We locked in. We had one rehearsal. The next day we recorded it.
Wow.
And yeah.
So, one rehearsal?
One rehearsal.
One?
Yes.
You say, look, time is money.
Time was of the essence. And yeah.
And y'all, so how many pieces was within the band?
We had, so it depends on the song. The main chunk was 3 people. We had bass, drums, bass, keys / synth. We had Donald Allen on the drums, Gordon Walters on the bass, and Joshua Jessen on the keys / synth. And we also had some viola and violin by Yusu Kim on a song, and we also have saxophone and some flute by Kenneth Leftridge Jr.
Oh man, I can't wait
those are all the people.
I can't wait for y'all to hear some of these records.
Yes.
The project is out now. But before we dive a little deeper into things, let's talk about how you recently celebrated a birthday.
Yes, another rotation was completed.
What's you a Sagittarius?
Sagittarius, yes. I like to think we're real cool people. I have a little bias, but yeah.
I mean, you cool. You all right.
Yeah.
You cool.
27 rotations around the sun.
Congrats on that.
Counting,
Hey, we are, trust me. I know how many times around the sun I done been around this mug. Your birthday, it recently passed. Yeah. Did you do anything special? Well, I think you had. I think about it. You got the project release. So you had to do something.
Well, that's the thing. So I've been working on this project nonstop. 1 month, November, right before December. So we were like really running on. It was crunch time. So I've been so busy, getting no sleep, barely eating, that I really wanted to rest for my birthday. So I didn't do that much. I had a very intentional small thing at my house. Only one of my girlfriends came over, and I had a little champagne toast. That's all I wanted, my champagne. I set some intentions for the next year of life, and we did what we did. And then I always go to my family's, my mom's, to see my siblings and stuff when we sing happy birthday. So, yeah, real chill.
So before we actually get into some music off the EP, are you the type of person where when it's your birthday and it's close to Christmas, you need 2 presents ain't no put all the presents together on Christmas.
Yeah, I wish that I got two. But so, see, I'm a twin, too. So we got two people to get gifts for, and it's 10 days before Christmas. So it's like, it's a little hard. I give people grace. I'm not a crazy gift person. Like, I don't need the gifts. I want your love. I want to know that you're here with me. And yeah, that's all I need. But yeah, I do, when people say, oh, I'm gonna give you a gift on Christmas, I'm like, that means it's not a birthday gift. I got one gift for Christmas. Like, you want to say that if my birthday was in March. So but it's all love.
You have a twin?
I have a twin. Yeah.
I didn't know you
didn't know that.
No.
I have a twin sister, yes.
Have you ever posted on the gram?
Yes.
Do I gotta go like far down. That's why I gotta go deep.
On my birthday, I posted us in my story. And I have like a little, the highlights. I got a twin highlight.
What?
Yeah.
Dang. How? Yeah. Wait.
My twin, Brooke, Bo.
She, he?
She, yes.
Wow. Well, that's some news for me. I mean, let's get into this music break, and then we gonna come back and have some more conversation.
Yo, what's up? It's your girl, Pretty Right, and I need you to do one sminy. Yo, what's up? It's your girl, Pretty Riot, and I just need you to do one small favor for me. Head on over to your app store, search iLLANOiZE. Hit the first thing that pops up because we the one and only, and download the iLLANOiZE app.
Yeah, before the break, I just learned that Oliv Blu has a twin.
Yes.
And she sings.
Yes.
And you all I didn't know that, she sung backup for you a few times. I literally, I went to your IG.
Yes.
I immediately went there to check things out. I mean, just to know that you have a sibling that's also a twin that also sings. How is that inspiring at all, or like what?
Yeah.
Like what does that do for you on a mental stage?
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, like my whole family inspires me. I think they're all very cool people. Shout out to my family. But my twin, I've just, it's very special to do something you love with someone that you also love. Yeah, but also sometimes you feel like a little protective, a little bit too. Like I've been doing music. I've been many places. Like I've been in LA on The Voice and stuff. And she doesn't have as much experience. So sometimes when I bring her into spaces, I'm like, all right, this is my twin. We're going to make sure she's good. And like, I feel like protective over my twin. But no, it's very special. It feels divine.
It's
like
different.
We're yin and yang.
Yeah, it's
right?
like
We
some
kind of
Tia Tamara.
We kind of like opposites, but we got the same things inside. And the music is that overlaps.
What did the music derive from? Was it your mom, your dad? Like, where did this come from?
Both of them. Like my mom, she always has little silly songs. Like, all right, we're going to get personal, but my mom, she has little songs for us, and my nickname is Bodily Beepo Papo. I know that sounds...
I'm definitely not finna repeat that.
But she would say like, Bodily Beepo Papo. It's so silly. She has songs for all of us, and that's because I used to beatbox before I could do anything. I used to be just having a little song.
Can you still?
I'm always... Yeah.
Go ahead. Okay. Hey.
I got gum in my mouth.
I was about to look. I was literally about to jump in and do a verse. You almost spit your gum out on that.
But music has always been in me. So my mom with her little silly songs, we have so many songs, and then my dad, man, like in our living room, you used to have just piles and piles of CDs. And he just listened to everything from Michael Jackson, Paul McCartney. I didn't even know these people at first. Well, I knew who Michael was, but people like Joni Mitchell, I didn't know who they were, but their sound was so different. I've been exposed to like every genre through him. My mom also, we used to listen to the Dixie Chicks.
Oh yeah.
For a little bit in
Wide
the car.
variety of music.
Mary J. Blige. We had Kelly Clarkson playing as well. So my parents infused us with so many different genres, and I appreciate it.
So you mentioned Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson.
You mentioned The Voice a little earlier. And since we're on the topic of family, like what were what was your family's reaction when they found out that you were going to be on The Voice?
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, of course they were all very excited, very, very excited. Like just surreal. It was surreal for me too. I know a lot of people, they like to market me as, oh, Oliv Blu is the confident whatever, and I'm like, y'all have no idea. I'm shaking in my, like, that was like one of the scariest things I've ever done. But what I've learned, and ever since then, I always keep this in mind. Like everything that I'm afraid of, I need to just go and do it. Because the worst thing that could happen is I learn something. That's the worst thing, and that's a good thing. So, I thought it was fake at first. They reached out to me. They have a casting team and stuff, and I was like, "What?
Who is this?"
Like, I don't know. But I was like, you know what? I'll just take a chance. And then we kept going further. I'm like, okay, this is real, and I'm moving forward. So, yeah.
Can I ask you what was the fear? Like, this is something you do. You know you can sing. This is something you do. You get invited to a platform where nationally and internationally people can view you.
Yeah.
You're gonna be put in front of well-known judges. So I mean, what was the fear, Olive?
Okay, so this is another thing I've had to rework and reteach myself. My relationship with fear is the fact that I want to do good. Like, shoot, nobody want to get up there and forget the lyrics. I do that a lot. When I get in the zone with the song, all of a sudden the lyrics are gone, and I'm like, whoa.
Where did it go?
Like, the fear is really just the passion. Like, I want this to be good. I do not want to mess up. So now you're like, okay, I really don't want to mess up. And it kind of works you up. I also re-taught myself that fear is really just adrenaline, too. Mm-hmm. We got the same things happen when you're nervous as when you're excited. You breathe a lot faster, your throat can get dry and stuff, so your heart is beating. Mm-hmm. So, I really did not want to mess up on live television. Yeah. The live shows it's scary.
It feels like it sounds like it's a lot to it,
millions of people? Come on now. Would you be scared?
Yes. I ain't gonna sit here. Yeah. My nerves go, my heart go. Yeah. Yeah. It's a different ball game when you're on a platform like that and you don't want to mess up. I feel you on that. Ooh, I mean, after being able to participate on The Voice, do you see yourself joining another platform like that? Another show where you can show your talent?
Like American Idol?
Whatever. It could be a new show that come on TV.
And all that stuff. Well,
you just never, they be bringing different shows. So do you see yourself going back on another outlet like that?
I'll never say never. I think going on that show so young was a blessing. I was still learning myself, and I learned a lot more through that experience. And I kind of liked that I was young. And I was still able to afterwards relearn myself in a sense. I don't know. I don't know. I appreciate that I was younger and it wasn't later in my career, because I feel like shows like that, sometimes they take you and they want to make you a certain image. They know what they want out of each person. This person is this person is that. So I feel like if I were to go on later on and that image was twisted to something I didn't want, I'd be like, I would have less time to redefine myself and remake my story. So it could have gone both ways though, because some people go into that and then you stay with that archetype that they might have made you. But I don't know. I learned a lot very early.
I mean, well, before we get into this, to another record off of Christmas with Olive, what's something that you've learned from that experience that you now apply to your music?
Yeah. Okay. I would say to have, first of all, I need to just shout out this amazing couple that guided me through that. Ryan Whitney. They are amazing vocalists. They are husband and wife duo, and they taught me so much before I was on that show. Specifically Whitney. I worked very closely with Whitney, and something that was extremely important to her was like the meaning behind everything. Even if it's as simple as moving my arm this way, like what is that gonna tell people about yourself? To be very intentional, because people could take everything all the time and turn it into something else. So if I go into something knowing that I want this to represent this, it makes that happen less often. Like it makes it more intentional. So I would say that show taught me to be careful with what I say and do, and just what's the meaning behind, why am I choosing this song? Why am I performing it this way? So I learned a lot with Whitney, and of course with my coaches on the show, but that preparation was was everything. So
Hey.
it's still with me today.
And it prepared you for this release that you got out now, Christmas with Oliv.
Yeah.
Is your business struggling? Trying to get your followers up? No problem. You can advertise with us right now. Tap that link above. Now let's get back to the show. And previous to the break, we spoke a little bit about the voice, and you have an amazing voice, by the way. Like, I've been a fan. I've been a support. I don't even know how I got in tune with you.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't remember, but I thank God that I've been in tune and a fan and supporter of your music. Like the record that you put out before this EP, you got Hollywood, and then you got the Handle with Care. Yes. Like I just been in tune, and you've been in heavy rotation. And something I recently learned about you, Oliv. Is it true that you teach music at Cook County jail?
Yes, I do.
What?
I do.
Okay, is that intimidating at all?
Honestly, when I first went in there, I was like, I'm gonna have no expectations. So, surprisingly, no. At first.
At first.
Yeah, I mean, every day is a different. It's jail. Every day is a different, different day.
I have not been to jail. I plan on keeping my ass out of jail. Okay.
Do not go. But I don't know. I didn't know what to expect, so I didn't want to psych myself out. But yeah, I think it's very beautiful. The whole problem, and we won't get too much on this, but the whole problem with the injustice system, is that we put people in cages, and they just, I hate to say it, it's like you just forget about them. And what does that do to someone? Like, just sitting there, like, that's just gonna make things worse if anything. So what I love about this program, I teach the Recipe for Change, is that we're working with these people, teaching them new things. There's a culinary program where they can get certificates. They have an art program, and we got the music section. It's not just me, it's myself with Kenneth Clare, my fiance, and a guitarist, Nathan, and he has his own music as well. So yeah.
Dang. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, you spoke on how people, behind bars are not seen. You get to see them on a daily.
Yeah.
How much talent is in there that you see that you just wish the outside world could see? Like, can you briefly touch on that? Like the talent that's.
Of course, I mean, when you're between a rock and a hard place, sometimes you got to get creative, or that's like your therapy, your safe space. So there's a lot of talent. And what's so cool is that one of our students came into our program with zero music experience, zero. And he's an amazing writer. He's learned the instruments and everything. So it's like, it's so cool to see someone have a talent that they didn't know and discover it. And he's cold with the bars. I'm just like, man. So it's very inspiring to see how music has changed his life, and I'm sure he's gonna probably still do some when he gets out. But there's endless talent in that joint. Okay.
Sheesh. And then with you being talented, and you giving vocal lessons too.
Yeah.
We gonna talk off air. I'm trying to serenade the wifey. Okay. I'm trying to woo woo woo.
Okay.
Woo woo woo. So we gonna talk off air about that. But speaking of experience, because Christmas with Oliv is out right now, you also got to experience something that many people may never experience, which is you was a ship show singer.
Yes.
Ship show. Look, I'll try to say it again. Let me stop.
Ship show.
Was that
ship show singer?
Was it because I've been on a cruise ship once.
Yeah.
Fun.
Let's talk about
Everything was free.
Yes.
Outside of course, you got to pay your way to get that. But on the ship, exactly, everything was free. The talent there at the time, I don't really remember the show. I think they had a magic show or something.
Yeah.
But it was an experience. Mm-hmm. And then I go on IG and I see that you're on the ship, mm-hmm. and you are the entertainment for how long?
6 months.
6 months.
6 months, and it was my first time on a cruise ship.
What?
I was terrified.
You ain't get seasick?
No, I didn't. But remember what I said earlier, like the things that scare me, mm-hmm. I realized, like, let me do it. Let me learn. So, I went for it. And no, I will say it was like one, maybe 2 times where I felt the seasickness, but it's not often. And they have little patches that you can put on to mitigate that.
Did they reach out to you? Did you like see the job on like Indeed or something?
What's so funny is this goes back to The Voice. One of my closest friends, she's like a sister to me. Her name is Selkie. She was working on the cruise line, and she had met someone from the agency that books for them, and they were looking for a singer. And she was like, "Hey, Olive, like, you should do it. You should do it. You're gonna be amazing. Just do it." So I was like, I was nervous. I was very scared, but I was like, you know what? Let me go for it. Worst thing that can happen is I'll learn something. So I did it. It was amazing, magical. My cast is my family forever. I got very lucky because sometimes you get on a ship and you hate it, or maybe your cast is just not your people.
Stuck with them for 6 months.
6 months. I would honestly say they got me through it. Like that's my family, and yeah.
How difficult was it for you to say, all right, I'm gonna do this? Because 6 months, you literally, that's like you. I don't want to say that, but it's like you're being taken away from, your life is changing and you're no longer here. Like, it's like almost like your life pauses for a little bit. So how difficult of a decision was that? And, you have a fiance.
Yeah. No, we weren't engaged before, but we had just got an apartment together. Like, I signed the contract at the same time that we got this apartment. And so, it was extremely difficult. I pondered on it for many days. I don't know if it was weeks, but I was every second I was like, man, like, is this something I should do? Like, I have music here, I'm in Chicago. I haven't been performing. This is 2023. So, the pandemic, we're still recovering from it, but I'm like, man, that's a long time to be gone and not have a performance and not be able to record. So I was nervous for many different reasons. Also, who knows what's going to happen on the ship? So I've never been on a cruise ship before.
And you just hopped on a boat, huh?
Yeah. But I'm so grateful for my fiance because he encouraged me. You know what? Like, you have to do it. Like, we were nervous for a long time. He was like, you know what? You have to do it. Like, just discover what the world has to offer. And some people are in relationships where they be like, no, like, what am I gonna do for 6 months? Like, but I'm thankful for him that he was able to let me soar and do my thing, and it worked out. It was amazing.
Shout out to her because I've been like, baby, can I come too?
And he did come.
Okay.
And he proposed to me on a ship.
Oh, shoot. What?
Yeah, he did. Because after I left, he was like, oh, no. I need to lock this down. Because you seeing all them Brazilians and all these. Because being American is a minority on the ship. The crew members are from everywhere. So, yeah.
Man, that bag, how was that bag? That bag, I mean, 6 months,
I didn't have to pay for food, and that's a big expense. That can be big.
Or room and board.
Yeah, but we still had the crib at home, so I was still like
having to pay that rent,
having to help out with that. Like, we just signed this. He didn't expect to have to just take over everything, so I was still helping out with that. But no, it was very, very nice.
Oh. Oh, man, for a person to put their life on hold. Also, it sounds like you'll be doing it again.
I would love to do it again. I might, honestly, there's an opportunity for me to go again for maybe 6 months, but I don't know if I'll do the 6 months. They have other tracks where you perform. I was in a show, but they also have artists that perform like in their bar areas, people that do looping and stuff. So those are 1 month long contracts. So I think that'll be easier for my artistry. So I think I'm gonna go for that.
They hiring radio personalities. Look, put me in the loop. Put me in the loop.
If you can get on the ones and twos though, they definitely need some DJs. So.
Gotcha. I'm gonna have to figure that one out. Speaking of DJing, let's tap back into some more music. Olive has a Christmas album EP out right now. Live instrumentation, Christmas with Olive. What joint would you like to jump into?
Well, the next song, let's just keep it in order. The next song is the Christmas song. It's one of my favorite Christmas songs, and this is where the project starts to come down a little bit in the vibe. It's like, all right, now I'm swaying by the fireplace. So.
Oh, I was thinking about the boat where you said swaying. It's like all the cruise ship. Look, y'all don't go nowhere. Keep it locked. We talking all about Christmas with Olive right after this music break. It's iLLANOiZE Radio.
Yo, what's up? It's your girl, Pretty Right, and I need you to do one sminy. Yo, what's up? It's your girl, Pretty Riot, and I just need you to do one small favor for me. Head on over to your app store, search iLLANOiZE. Hit the first thing that pops up because we the one and only, and download the iLLANOiZE app.
Christmas with Olive.
Christmas with Olive.
Just in time.
Yeah.
Why not like a blue Christmas? I was thinking of some other titles.
Yeah, the project was initially going to be called A Very Blue Christmas, but it just didn't work out because we wanted to do like a whole blue photo shoot and everything. We just didn't have time, so it's Christmas with Olive.
What led you to wanting to, jump into doing a holiday project?
Yeah, so actually, shout out to my fathers, my dad and my fiance's father. They both were like, you guys should do a Christmas song, a Christmas project. And fun fact, we actually started working on the original song in 2021. The inspiration was Let It Snow. Let it snow, the song.
Let me stop.
Okay. But I mean, that song you went right to that place. Like it feels so good, and the beat sounded different. The chords were mostly the same, but it sounded very different. And at the time, we were like, I wasn't feeling it. So fast forward to around February, April of this year, we heard that beat again. We're like, wait, what's this? Like we forgot about it. And I was like, hold on. If you change these few chords right here, this is perfect. So we changed those chords. We also had Crofton come in. He's on background vocals on Christmas night and a few other songs. He came and helped us arrange like the verse, the bridge, and all that stuff. But I was like, no, this is good. And then I wrote that song so fast. After that, it was just like in one sitting, boom. And after I finished, I knew it was something special.
It sounds amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
From the live instrumentation to your vocals, the background vocals, like, yo, y'all did that. Yeah. And you said everything started in 2021?
Yeah. Man. I had COVID when we...
Well, you were singing with COVID?
wait. At that time, actually, my fiance and I both got sick with COVID right after my birthday. So we quarantined at his place. And we were working on the song then, if I'm remembering correctly.
Can't even tell.
So
you can't tell that any sickness was in your chest, no flume, no nothing.
I didn't have COVID when we recorded it.
Gotcha.
The initial 2021 we had it. So,
would you consider Christmas to be one of your favorite, I guess, seasons?
Ironically, I wouldn't say. I mean, the holidays in general, they're cool. I would say I love looking at the Christmas lights. I like that is it's my favorite feeling of the year, I'll say. But as far as Christmas as a whole, I'm like, it's cool. Yeah, it's cool. I started doing Kwanzaa last year.
Oh yeah, we talked about
a little bit. Ironically, and then we doing a Christmas project. But I love seeing my family. That's what I love about the holiday.
Same.
I wouldn't say
absolutely.
I'm like, Christmas, Santa, all that stuff. No. But seeing my family and the lights, yes.
Do you have a Christmas memory that comes to mind?
Okay, yeah. I mean, I have a few, but I'll share the funny one. My parents, shout out to my parents, were so dedicated to Christmas that they had brought shoes in and put like shoe prints on the ground, on the carpet. They bit the cookie. I think Santa left a little note too, and I feel like there was like a little water on the fireplace, like snow that had melted. And I remember that year, I really believed Santa was real.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was like a funny memory.
Shout out to your parents.
Yeah.
Because they went all out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You still think?
No. I'm so sorry to the kids.
Hey, it's okay. I told my son at a very young age, look, I say, who you think buy these Christmas gifts?
Yeah.
You think we ain't got no chimney? Ain't no Santa coming down this. Ain't no Santa coming in this door.
Yeah.
Told them at a young age, like, yeah, That's us. It's your
Yep.
parents.
Yeah.
But
Shout out to the
your parents went all out. That's how you do that. They had y'all bake their favorite cookies. Dad the went and got his work boot.
Yeah.
That's funny. Like they went all out.
Man.
That's how you do that. Like knowing that this EP has some covers on a business standpoint of things for artists that may be interested in putting up covers and things of that nature. How difficult was that to be able to get those things clear for you to present this EP to the world?
Honestly, I didn't know if it was going to work out in time because, like I said, November is right before December, and you got to have stuff uploaded in advance. So we were nervous we weren't going to get things cleared, but for me, it was very easy. I uploaded through DistroKid, so they take care of all of that. I don't know what it would be like for us to get that license on our own. I believe it's like a mechanical license, but it was very easy through DistroKid. Shout out to DistroKid.
Shout out to them.
I do know people that they created a cover song and they got like denied for it and they couldn't post it on streaming platforms. So
For them to have that type of feature,
yeah,
that's great because it's not
costs.
easy clearing songs.
yeah, it definitely costs.
Man, I mean, and then you make the EP like perfect. It's not too many songs. It's just right. Then you got the live instrumentation of where, like, say this thing was on vinyl, people will feel it. The white noise with the instruments. Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, have you thought about
Coming soon.
putting some type of merch behind things? Not just for this specific project, but I'm pretty sure you'll be cooking up next Christmas year or anything of that nature. Have you thought about like putting together any merch ideas or?
Yeah, what's funny is that I actually don't. I've never sold merch before. I know it's bad, but no, I would love to. We want to do some vinyls of this, of course, with this project, but some other projects as well, and eventually maybe some. I make jewelry too, so that ends up being kind of like my merch. You know, I got a few rings on right now. I don't have my big I love big rings. I lost my crystal ring.
Hey, as long as you got that engagement ring up on that thing.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, I would love to do some merch. Maybe you can give me some ideas. But outside of the T-shirts and stuff, maybe something that goes with natural hair. I used to have the pick in my fro. Now it's loving my locks. But I wanted to do a line of picks. Which I could still do that.
Yeah,
You know, I don't have the
can.
fro anymore, but
You can.
I'm still all
Natural.
things natural.
On the real.
I would do something for my sisters first.
Do that. And you know, brothers gonna fall in suit.
And the
So,
brothers as well.
Hell.
So,
I showed, let people know, how to add things on they platforms, what to add it to their playlist.
yeah.
And shout out everybody that's been a part of this project too, because
Yes.
y'all went crazy, the instrumentation and everything.
Yes. So you can find me anywhere at Oliv Blu. Just make sure autocorrect doesn't put the E in olive or blue. I also have a website, olivblue.com. My music is on there, and you can also shop my jewelry on my website, olivblue.com/shop. Right? Yeah. Find me. Get into it. I'm everywhere, all streaming platforms. You can find me, Oliv Blu. So.
And you can find it in rotation all throughout the holiday season. Tune in, catch the EP rotating